Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and today we're going to continue some work on the Oliver 500. I have since managed to figure out how to get the muffler out and the bonnet off, and I got dents pounded out, got this straightened back out again. I don't know if you remember, it was rolled way under till about the edge of this paint, and the reason they did that was because that was the only way you could get the muffler off as it is now. But we're going to try to get it working correctly to put it back on, because you can't do it that way. I did manage to get a lot of this straightened out, and that's pretty good. I did, however, skin it here, and that kind of hurts my feelings. I wish I hadn't had to do that, but this whole edge was curled way in, so I had to get it kind of twisted back. The white part is spot welded all the way around to the green part, so even if you get a new grill, you're still going to have to do some welding to get them connected, or come up with some type of clamps or something. When this was, I don't know if you remember that from the other pictures, I can put some in, but this grill was really hammered in, and it has tabs, I don't know if you can see that or not, down in there, that fit over top of some studs that come out of the frame. And when I guess it got hit on this side, it ripped that tab, so there's nothing holding this side in place. So I'm gonna have to weld a tab on there just to try to get it reasonable to stay put and kind of hold it square. The stud is actually partway broken off on that side, so I haven't decided. I might just weld an American stud to it, because I'm sure I won't find any threads like that to screw that one down. So I think I'll probably just weld to what's still there, an American thing, and then someday if I find the right fastener, I can unscrew the whole thing from the frame and then make it right again. I still haven't found an emblem. I talked to a guy. He said he made the grills and the battery boxes, but he never answered my question on grills, or on emblems. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. But I mainly just wanted to get it kind of back into shape again. I think I need to put this in a little bit more. But very simple design. The grill screen fits in two of those holes down there, and then has like a spring pin here. I guess that didn't hold very good. The guy before me self-tapered it in, which is fine. I mean, that works. Anyway, it's still rough, but it's a lot better than it was. But let's go look at the muffler. So here is our muffler, and originally it goes inside of this style elbow. I have not seen another one of these. All the tractors I've seen have a later style where the pipe goes over top, just like every other tractor brand. I can understand why they went away from this, because the way it's made is, inside here, it's got a brass wedge that goes over a stud, and then you tighten it with that wing nut and just push that brass stud in there. I heated this thing till it was glowing last night and expanded the whole thing enough that I was able to just tap it off the muffler. So I'm going to try to get that wedge freed up, but this was a very ridiculous design. But this is in fact the factory design, because it's in the parts book this way. The guy I talked to acted like he hadn't seen one of these before. I'd be curious now to see more of these tractors and see if any of them still have this. But remember, my tractor is very low houred, so it is probably one of the more original examples. So to start with, I guess I'm going to clean this muffler up and give it a new coat of paint. It's been welded on before, but it was working, so we're going to hold out with it as long as we can. Well, that looks more better. I should have thought ahead and had a place ready to hang it, but I didn't. So I found this, and it seems to be working fine. So we'll come back and get this later. Now, how much of a headache is it going to be to get this brass wedge out of here? I had it heated up red hot last night, and I bet I won't get it without destroying something. And that would be very sad. Something is happening, but not what I want. I have a groove in there, but I do not have moving, I don't think. Let's ruin a screwdriver, you know? Well, it almost looks like it moved a little, but I don't know. There we go. It is moving. Come on out of there, doll. Oh, it's gonna be one of those. Come on, we need a short, fat one for a change. Huh. Oh boy. It's moving. There we go. We're getting it. Oh. Oh, we don't want to destroy it now that we're so close. Now it's tight. Oh my, what to do? I guess we'll heat it again and try to tap it out of there. I think what my problem is that it's stuck on the stud more than it's stuck on the outside of the housing now. I may be wrong about that. There we go, we're getting her now. Oh boy. There. What a pain in the behind. Another fun fact is this is actually eccentric. So it's not even in the center of that hole. So you have to fight that too while you're putting it in. But hopefully now we can clean that out and polish up that brass piece, and we should be able to, at least for a while, be able to take it out and get the muffler out. So here's hoping anyway. Well, I've done a little bit of straightening on this again, some more, and I think I'm getting pretty close to what it should be. I got this hammered where it actually snaps in place like it's supposed to. But I'm going to go ahead and put the self-tappers back in to make sure it doesn't vibrate off. Because I don't know if you can find this or not. But we just won't go that down that road right now. Because we have everything. So we're just going to keep it that way. I'm not going to have enough time to weld a tab in there tonight. Because I'm running out of daylight. But I do have enough time to put this back in. And then we can try to put the muffler back on. So this shouldn't be too difficult. And I don't know that I can find any way that you're going to be able to see what I'm doing. But it was on there like this. And this is supposed to all be British fasteners, but I took it loose with a 5/8 American. And these are brass nuts, so with a little ozzing, you can make any tool fit them. There, that one started. Let's go to the other one. And we got to get a wrench because I didn't bring one. And again, the longest wrench I own because that's the most handy. I can't see what I'm doing. There's bound to be a shorter one somewhere. How about a stubby box end? I should probably tighten them evenly too, so as not to crack it. Like I said, I can see nothing. I guess I can watch it on the camera here if I turn the screen on. What you're going to want to do is tighten these enough that you round off the nuts and you also crack the adapter. If you don't do that, you haven't done it correctly. Sure. Let's give it one more on this side. And we'll call that good. Okay, now where to set you. This is high heat paint, so hopefully it will last. And it was this direction because that hole was like that. That doesn't look too bad. Now we're gonna have to clean up that brass piece and wedge it in there, and then we'll put our little ting back on the top, and I think we got a cute little feller here ready to go to a show. I went ahead and put some anti-seize on there. It said it was good up to 1600 degrees, so there we go. I think we got something. Now we need to finish up this grill. So I gotta go find my self-tappers. And I think we'll be on our way. Okay, another repair is this light does not come on. This switch does not move at all. It's rusted. So that's not the right original switch, and I can't seem to find one on the internet. I don't really know how it's made. I can just tell by looks that's not right. But I did find another one just like this one. So we're gonna take it apart and see if putting a new switch in will bring this back to life. Now you're right side up with the world. Ooh, I can't believe that came loose so easily. This is kind of a unique design too, compared to our American tractors. It hinges out of the way, and then you can take this off. Pretty snazzy. But here we can clearly see that our wire is cut, and that is our power wire in. Oh, okay. This is ground, this is power in, and then this just goes through the switch. So that's cool. We can make this work, probably. Ooh, if the bulb is good, maybe. Dead bugs, spider, sure. All right, we gotta get something to take this loose off the top. Okay, let's give this a go. Obviously, the replacement switch is nowhere near the size that the old one was, or the mounting or something was different, because we are not right. We got it turned around though now, where we can get the wire off. And that's a ring terminal, which is what I will be putting back on. Okay. Let's see if we can spin this out of there somehow or another. Come on. There. Boy, that ain't much of a switch, I'll tell you that. I have my doubts that that's even gonna work. Okay, now we got something. Not perfect at all, but better than nothing for now, until we can find the right style switch. And we're gonna have to take it loose anyway to get that Now I'll rotate, maybe hook that one up. Okay. Boy, that's a piece of garbage. Well, that was a fail. I wonder if the bulb is burned out, but I don't know how you get this apart. If you take it apart out of the ring, or if you take this apart somehow and pull it out the back. Here, I bet that's what you do. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. A 12 volt Philips 57, 36 watt, made in Great Britain, gas filled. It looks like it's good, so obviously then we're just not going to get power back here, I guess is what's happening. Let's run a jumper over here and see if we can get it to light up. Nothing. That's weird. It back feeds and lights up the rest of the lights, but it does not light up the light bulb. Perhaps it's not getting a good ground. Maybe I'm missing something on these English bulbs. But to me it looks like the filament is connected. Okay, we got juice. So the next question is, why does this not work? It didn't come on when I grounded it manually. Is it just not getting a good ground? Is our bulb just not doing good? Whatever could this be? And here I was gonna say my good test light was far away. It's still over here from working on that 1755. Okay, why is there no power here? There should be power here. Okay. What is going on? So if I take this bulb and I take the hot wire out of my rickety jump wire, I hold it to this, I should get stuff, and I don't. Huh. Why is this not working? Okay, so the problem is somewhere farther down on the hot side, and I don't understand why that is, but that means that this at least is good, so we can seal this back up if we're smart enough to figure this out. Because this is some kind of British puzzle box. There we go. Okay. Now, should I leave it hang, I should be able to get it to light up by jumping it again, and we'll make sure of that. Yes, and you do. So we know that end is good. So now we just have to figure out why. Farther down the line we have nothing, which is going to be where we probably need to wait for our wiring diagram so we do not screw this up, because we know nothing about what's about to happen. Thing right here with wires on it, and I have no idea what that is. one goes to ground and one goes down on through the thing. There is this thing, which I have no idea what it is. So sure, let's take it loose. You know, this may be a mistake, what I'm about to do here. Look at that. I got no idea what this is. If this is just a junction box. I think it is. And it is full of trash. But it appears to me like all of your powers go into one side and then it's got a jumper around maybe. I don't really understand what that's about, but it is original. So we are going to put it back and worry about that later when we know more. But for some reason, we could not get this backlight to light up. But oddly enough, if we put power through it with the main switch off, it lights up the little lights. So I don't really understand how that can be. But like I said, maybe there's something that we don't know, which is usually a lot that we don't know. So anyway, we're just gonna go with it and we'll table this until later. All right, I think we're good to go here. That's not going off of there, so that's good. We just need to put a brace in there at some point, and I think we'll be good to go. Oh, there is one more thing to make this a perfect restoration, and that is to add this right there. There we go. We'll cover up the worst paint spot too. Now it looks like it lives here. Pretty sweet. Let's go for a bit of a cruise. There we go. Pretty cute. Remember, if you like Oliver and White videos, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can be sure not to miss whatever Oliver adventures I come up with next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.